Hey everyone, my name is Derek van Krook, and today I invite you to a quick tour through this new plugin, UJam Strings, or better, UJam Strings. So what is it? Well, as the name suggests, this plugin is all about strings, so in this video we will listen to just this plugin most of the time to allow you a closer look. But to get a feel for how it fits into a mix, we will also hear it in context. Therefore, if you hear anything other than strings, from percussion to synthesizers, this video is not about that. But whenever you hear awesome sounding strings, it's UJam Strings. And the reason why they sound awesome might have something to do with the guy behind the sounds, a person called Hans Zimmer, who's said to know a thing or two about the matter. So let's begin. Arranging an orchestra can be tedious. Say I just found this melody, I could play it in solo, but it would lack harmonic context, cause you don't play orchestral instruments like a piano. So I could lay out the musical idea with a piano. It's not exactly an orchestra yet. So I'd have to first lay down the chords, split into bass, cello, viola, violin to have 4 voices. And then I could get to my melody in the right context. Took a long time, and it would still lack rhythm and the appeal of an animated arrangement. With UJam Strings, on the other hand, I can hand my melody a nice bed of animated string sections. During development, this got the nickname God Mode, because it gives you almighty arrangement power at the tip of your fingers. And just 8 bars later, I get to play my melody. The result sounds like a lot of work, but with this plugin, this was just 2 tracks, done. God mode indeed. So, how does such a God mode work? UJam likes stuff to be simple and effective. You could start with a minimum variation, choose a pattern here, play chords there, easy. Maybe you're scoring for a sci-fi movie and aliens are about to attack Earth. You need a big build-up. So we stack some more strings on top of it. And some more. And some more. Means more aliens. And some more. More. And there goes the White House. So what else can we do? For crescendo and decrescendo, the mod wheel is the obvious choice. We can add individual accents, just play them in real time. Maybe some movement with cellos and bass, which thankfully are completely independent from the harmonies. Again, just play them in real time. We can also shift the focus from high range to low range, and vice versa, here with plugin automation, or simply via MIDI on the pitch wheel. You can add some ambience here, choose the type of ambience there. Maybe it's too much decay in the low end now. You can shorten the decay here and here. But let's say maybe you haven't had time to study classical composing yet. It happens. But you want to have an orchestra anyway. Well, tell UJam Strings the key, and then play essentially whatever you want. And you will never go wrong, because all instruments will be forced to that key scale. Some people might get a bit snobby about such a feature, but it's not exactly a secret that a lot of great art was the product of the fresh perspective of people who hadn't been drowned in education beforehand. Maybe you don't even care about the orchestra as such, but just want to add some fresh colors to your genre of music. And this is where these knobs come in. Want a DJ-style rise? This is your knob. UJam is also known for its finisher series. Here you get a lot of one-knob sound design fun. For example, it's how I did that UJam Strings thing. Here's a few few more examples. Process the strings until they morph into a magically organic pad patch? No problem. That TV series you're scoring for is modern, glitchy and remixed? No problem. You get insert and animation, and all this makes this plugin suitable for anything from 80s pop to more contemporary chart material, happy 70s disco, dark rock with an attitude, from French 60s chanson to the angry soundtrack of a computer game. Like, really angry. You might be shooting aliens. Did I mention that the guy behind these sounds was Hans Zimmer? Anyway, you get the idea, so leaving you with a peaceful moment of happiness, this was UJAM Stream.